Hello, fellow classmates. This is Lenny Hutton, and this is my Module 7 assignment on the Human Resource Framework of Leadership according to Bowman and Deal. First off, I'd like to just say it's been a great experience just interacting with each of you and seeing your different posts and seeing the different philosophies and ideas that were posted in our Google community. I've enjoyed the class very much and have learned probably just as much from you all as I have from the professor. So, and that's not a discredit to the professor at all. It's been a great class, and he's facilitated a great class. So, I've definitely enjoyed it. But when it comes to talking about the human resource framework of leadership according to Bowman and Deal, for me it was really like you said in the video, like the gentleman said in the video. It's an organization is like a family, and I think we all kind of recognize that even in our own organizations. You know, we have people in the organizations that maybe don't get along as well with others. You have some that in the organization that have good relationships, working relationships, personal relationships, but each person brings their own needs, their own skills, their own abilities to the organization, and hopefully it's the combination of what all those people bring is what makes that organization as successful as it can be. So it's particularly in our environments and school settings, it's definitely important that we have folks that are all focused obviously ultimately on the same objective as far as instructing and teaching our young people, but also working together to be able to accomplish what it is we need to accomplish in the process of teaching those young people. So, so you see it all, you see it in different organizations regardless of what you're in. I mean, my experiences in my military career, I've been in many different organizations where we did have, good working relationships, and I've been in organizations where they weren't so good. So, and I'm sure most of you have experienced that, in the course of your careers as well. So, my organizational hierarchical structure, as you can see on the slide, for me this was challenging, honestly, because I don't see if I'm the principal. Yes, I understand I'm the principal. I'm the person that makes the final decisions within my organization, within my building. But with that said, I'm not the most important person in that building. So it was a little bit of a challenge trying to refocus on how to create this pyramid. But as you can see on my pyramid, the bottom of my pyramid would be my alum and the community, and not to discredit their importance or value to our organization at all, but I kind of look at the pyramid as they are kind of the foundation, and if I structure it that way, I would really put the principal at the very bottom, and the principal would be really the foundation of our organization, but and then build upon that foundation with the alum and the community. Of course, the alumni are going to have input. The community is going to have input into your facility, and hopefully, helping it be successful. So then the next level is the direct personnel that manage the facility and manage your organization when it comes to the administrative type things like the cooks, the maintenance personnel, the custodians. Me in particular, in our facility, we don't have cooks because we're a CTE facility. We receive our students from our base schools, so they're not, they get their lunch, they get their meals at their base schools. So we wouldn't necessarily have cooks here at our facility, but I do understand that, your regular school is going to have cooks, obviously. And those folks are important for sure. The reality in many cases is a lot of our impoverished young people, the best meal, and sometimes the only meal they get each day is the one that they get at school. So, so they most certainly are important. I then kind of put all together my paraprofessionals, teachers, and parents. All those people all have direct interaction and responsibility to the students, and supporting the students and supporting their learning. So, to me, those all were kind of all grouped together as you see on my diagram. And of course, the students are, the most important in terms of our structure, because if it weren't for the students, we wouldn't have a school. There's no reason to have school if you don't have students. There's nobody to teach. There's nobody to share the information that you're trying to share and to help learn. So obviously the students would be most important within a school structure. And then of course the principal at the top in terms of answering for things. But like I kind of described, me personally, if it were me, I see myself as the foundation and the bottom of the organization, and kind of the structure that everything is hopefully built on, and then I'm able to lean on all those other groups to provide the assistance and the instruction that we need to make sure that our students are successful. So hopefully that explains my philosophy and where I'm coming from and my thoughts on this. Again, I've really enjoyed the class, and I hope you all have as well. And best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you.